So that was the most recent collaboration. That was the most recent collaboration between Hoyoverse and Kuro Games. Yeah, this is actually something that Kuro released on their YouTube channel in the past couple of hours. Yeah, and it turns out that it's actually a full 31-minute video of literally what appears to be this. Yeah, it's a 31-minute video of Nami Pond dancing. Yeah, that's I haven't actually heard the actual audio for this one yet. I've only seen the dance pieces. It's just that. It's just that. So, yeah, why don't we do a bit of a breakdown? Why don't we do a bit of a breakdown on some of the news that we've been having recently? How about that one? Yeah, that sounds like a good bit of fun, doesn't it? Oh, okay, I got that one over there too. Nice. Okay. We got a bit of a fun day going, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that Kuro Games has decided to bless us with what appears to be one of the longest videos that they've ever uploaded to their YouTube channel. Right over here, ladies and gentlemen, Nami Pond's Le Motif, Bobabo Bobaboo. 31 minutes and 32 seconds. And so, as you can probably guess from the title over here, this should be a video that's featured around Honami City, around Nami Pond, and whatever the hell Bobo means. I feel like the pineapple pen guy. That's crazy. Anyways, without further ado, let's just go ahead, give this a bit of a listen, and share our thoughts on this amazing video that Kuro Games has prepared for us. Nice logo. So I'll just say, like, right off the bat, we're off to a pretty strong start. We've got a nice selection of Nami Ponds over here. We're all aware that they're able to duplicate. They're all able to take on various unique forms. I think that there's previous evidence, right, of you know, them wearing maid uniforms and looking like sweatshop workers. So that's definitely something that they're capable of. So don't worry, guys. This is lore accurate that there's 3 of them here. Okay. All right. I think we already saw this. Okay, maybe I heard like a beat shift there, but yo, has anyone in chat seen the entire thing? Come on, don't lie. Don't be shy. There's a teaser for 3.0 somewhere in here, right? Hey, don't play. They show one of the new units in here, right? I know they do. Somebody on Twitter said they did. Come on. We gotta do it frame by frame, like this? We're gonna be here for a while then, brother. We're gonna be here for a while then, brother. All right. I think what's becoming evident over here is that there's not really actually... Wait, is this a new frame right here? No, I don't think I see anything. I think what's become evident at this point over here is that this is just a 31-minute video that's filled with nothing but the same exact clip looped over and over and over and over again. 31 whole minutes of it. And I'm going to be honest over here. I do believe that the community reception to this one is actually quite polarized. You can see over here from the like-dislike ratio on this video, people are loving this shit. They're absolute, complete fans of this. They want more. However, it appears that there might be a smaller part of the population that's still very noticeable whose voices aren't being heard over here. I've actually seen a lot of posts from some, I don't want to necessarily say prominent, but they're Wuwa catered Twitter accounts. And their reception towards this video that is dropped has kind of been the opposite of what you're seeing in the comment section here of this video. Die, Kuro, die. And I do believe there's a hidden frame over here. Wait, they have a... This is a special version. Wait, they have a special 43 second one. Wait, this was exclusive. We gotta check this one out. Maybe this one's different. Maybe this one is different. It's low res. That's not 2160p, bro. What the... Look at this shit. Auto 2160. That's not 2160. What the fuck? Anyways. That's his ass. Or that's their ass. Wait, they opened this Twitter one up with a booty shot. They opened this one up with a booty shot on Twitter. But then this one over here is like rated E for everybody. What did they decide that Namipon needed to be a little bit more conservative on YouTube? But on Twitter he's just allowed to let everything hang? What the hell is this discrimination going on over here? I don't think YouTube censors like that. And you want to know how I know that YouTube don't censor like that and there should be equal treatment on both platforms? The Namipon gooning should be unilateral. You want to know why I know that? Because Genshin Impact uploaded something exactly like this Twitter post, guys, on their YouTube. Do you all remember this? You might be raising your eyebrows looking at me weird when I said Namipon gooning. But don't worry, guys. The seeds weren't laid by Kuro Games. They were laid by Hoyoverse. Check this shit out. Tip, tap, twist and shake. That's what this is called. Tip, tap, tilde, twists and shakes. Get ready for this one, boys. This is Genshin Impact. They're literally just advertising a bunch of these jellies and they be shaking their ass the entire video. Why do you think I said Namipon gooning? Because Genshin did whatever the fuck this is gooning first. And you want to know how long ago this was? This was July 25th, 2025. Brother, you can see the date right here. That was 5 months. That was 6 months ago. It just keeps going. Gooner jellies. And this is why the stream title, and maybe the thumbnail of this video will be, Kuro is the new Hoyo. What the... They even do the ending shot with a literal comic book zoom in on them cheeks. Guys, these be like... At this point, these are basically like animals. They're basically like animals at this point. Like, I don't know how else to describe them. They're like, I guess they're collections of elemental energy that have their own, like, you know, sentience. So, like, sure, they kind of count at this point. It's the same photo. What are these developers over in China doing? Guys, and this is probably the worst part about all of it. I know for some of y'all out there, you freaks, I know for some of y'all out there, you absolute freaks, this has ruined No Nut November for you. And the fact that I know out there, there's somebody that busted to this, I'm losing faith in humanity every single day. I'm losing faith in the human race every single day. Because you know what? I know it happened. I know it happened. Somebody out there did it. And that fact alone, it should be enough to send a goddamn shiver down your spine. Good Lord. I saw two messages right after each other in chat. One was from YouTube, and it said, just shut the fuck up, man. There's absolutely no way that somebody did that. And then the message on Twitch said, don't call me out like that. Right afterwards. They were right next to each other. And that's how I know, you know that I'm right. Okay, we actually we gotta watch the rest of this Twitter one though, because it actually does seem to be a little bit unique. So let's just full experience. Let's watch it from beginning to end, and then give our final take on it, and you know, consider what we saw from the Genshin one as well. All right, open mind. This is terrible. I just trying to pause before this one. Wait, let me restart. Have an open mind. Have an open mind about what we're going to be looking at. Judge it based off of the quality of the presentation and no pre-existing conceptions. That was hard to say while the ass was on the screen, so that's why I went back a couple of frames. Oh, they're in a water park. Oh, they're floating away. Oh, they're like cereal. Holy shit, did you hear that right there? He hit the fucking bo. I've never seen somebody hit the fucking bo in a long time, man. Okay, I'm sorry. This is worse than the Genshin one. Okay. All right. That's worse than the Genshin one. Okay, there's no excuses now. I'm sorry. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Nah, perhaps I treated you too harshly. I thought that this one was already over the line, but brother, they are fucking dodecahedron cheeked. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of them on screen. There's probably more forming a full circle around this thing. Bro, what? Bro, what? Bro, what? What the fuck? I think I know why they only uploaded this one to Twitter. I think this one would gotten demonetized on YouTube. My bad. I think they tried uploading this one and it got limited monetization. I think that's what happened. It was deemed too gooner for YouTube. And so they just uploaded this one instead, where they took out all the not safe for work bits. But I guess Elon and Twitter don't give a shit. I'm sorry, this is approaching unforgivable territory. What the fuck is going on in here? I'm just gonna be honest. What the fuck even? You know what? after seeing the one on YouTube first, seeing the positive reception, all of that, I can understand. After seeing this one, I now understand why somebody said "Die Kuro die" in response to this version on Twitter. I'm not surprised at all that somebody said that. It's too much at this point. Oh, well, there's the maid version. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That was all an advertisement for a drink. So, like, this is an ad to get you to drink the Nami-Pon, because the drink is the Nami-Pon. And to entice you to drink the Nami-Pon, they play a solid, like, 15 seconds of, like, Nami-Pon ass, like, jiggling. I'm just gonna be real over here. Kuro games. I've got no words for what I just watched. I'm going to be honest over here. The difference in overall experience that I have between the looped YouTube version and the version on Twitter is absolutely insane. And I'm actually so glad that I never saw the version on Twitter until now. And this is the first time that I do get to see it, and I can draw direct comparisons to this one. And then I can also draw some direct comparisons to this one, because this is without a doubt the worst fucking piece of media I've ever seen for a gacha game in my fucking life. Good lord. This is I wish I never saw this. And I kind of feel like a lot of people that have seen this video and have seen that portion, they wish they didn't see this one either. Good lord. Good lord. I think this sequence alone is enough to make me want to, like... I think I need to go play HSR. I think I need to go play Amphorius, guys. Hey, maybe HSR 3.0 will be the cure that I need. Because then I'll take the longest sleep of my life after playing it. And I might recover from this. Maybe I'll play ZZZ 2.4 next. Maybe I'll finally try out Not Cry. That's what this trailer has done to me, guys. Anyways, all jokes aside, I think this is a goofy clip. I think it's not like the worst thing ever, but it's also like, why the fuck are there so many Nami-Pons and why are they all shaking their ass like this? And I don't necessarily... Again, like I said before, I did make some jokes about people gooning over Nami-Pon, but, like, I don't really know what else to say after this one. Like, clearly there's an audience out there, otherwise this would, like, not be made. So, I'll just leave it where I leave it over here. Y'all into this weird shit, I mean... Unless you say it yourself, nobody will ever know. It's kind of just like one of those, you know, it's kind of like the military rules back in the day, right? Like, don't ask, don't tell. I feel like this is just one of those situations, so I'm going to stop asking. All right, let me know what you all thought about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. This was just the most ridiculous. Are you really gonna upload that? Why the hell wouldn't I upload that? That's one of the funniest videos I've made. That was one of the funniest videos I've made, brother. Guys, you want to know what I said when I played this 5 months ago? Hoyo's trying to get people to fuck the jellies. That's what I said 6 months ago when this released. Because, like, they kind of are. And Kuro's kind of doing the same fucking thing, brother. Hey, they're kind of doing the same fucking thing. Because, like, why even market like this, bro? What about this? This ain't real, right? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Saint from the future here over here. I've actually been made aware that Kuro Games is actually not the winner here when it comes to most degenerate gotcha advertising marketing campaign company. It turns out the title still actually belongs to Hoyoverse. Yes, I talked a bit about the fact that they were advertising and making Gooner jellies. They're not just doing jellies; they're actually doing animals too, because this is one of their trailers for Natland. No, that's not a bug. That is the official Genshin Impact account. It's not a bug. It's the real Genshin Impact account. It's just been 5 seconds of watching a like sheep's ass shake while it's walking. And then it like stares back at like what the fuck, bro? Like ugh! Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Just know it can always get worse. What the hell? I'm getting this shit off my screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, bro, you don't know how uncomfortable I got when that shit, it turned around and looked at us. Bro, when it turned around and looked at us, I was like, what the fuck, man? Why? Humor, I don't really consider that Genshin one to be humor. I don't really consider that Genshin one to be humor. I consider that one to just be like fucking. That's weird, bro. That's the third most popular short. I think people are viewing it for like the grotesque factor, not the interested in seeing factor. If they are doing it for the interested in seeing factor, then okay, well, it is what it is. Genshin Kuro is the. Well, that's a fun one. That's a really fun one, man. We're having a great time over here. We're just having a great time over here. Fantastic morning. Did somebody just say I poke at my dog's ass all the time and it's really fun? Hey, hey, so remember how I always say, hey, that sounds like information you couldn't waterboard out of me. I don't say that, guy. I don't say that for my sake. I actually say it for your guys' sake too, because then you can know what is some things that are probably a little bit societally unacceptable to say, and so you probably shouldn't say them in public if you want to keep your friends. All right. Well, that was a nice little starting activity. That was a nice little starting activity over here. Shall we now go ahead and get ourselves into a little bit of a breakdown of this situation over here? I heard that this one has gotten a little bit crazy. I heard that this one has gotten a little bit crazy. What is this stream content today, man? What do you mean, what is this stream content today? This is fantastic stream content. What are we doing over here? Why y'all getting mad? Alrighty. Alrighty. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get ourselves into perhaps the most stupid situation, the most stupid drama that has occurred regarding Wuthering Waves version 2.8. It's not about the story, it's not about the plot, it's not about the characters, Chisa, or anything like that at all. It's actually about one word. And this one word, ladies and gentlemen, carries with it the focus on it, the criticism of it, carries with it so many contradictions and has muddied the waters so much that even one of the Japanese politicians, one of the members of their government, has had to step in to give their take on how ridiculous the discourse regarding the word senpai has gotten in the gacha community. Because none other than one of the most revered Hoyo shows in the space, ladies and gentlemen, Bogdano. Yes, this individual over here has posted a photo of Chisa saying, "Thank you, Senpai," in the middle of the 2.8 story, and is naturally trying to draw some implications from it. Are we surprised? And so, for some context on Raya the Slay's Bogdano's account, basically, he's a part of a Twitter group of Hoyo Shill Genshin players, HSR players, ZZZ players, that create like 7,000 different chat groups, get all the different communities of like different players of Genshin Impact all coordinated together, and then basically AstroTurf and mass upvote all of their own tweets. Yeah, there's literally been like messages shown of like the chat logs in the history. This one dude will go in and then message like 70 chat groups at the same time. Hey guys, everyone like and repost and retweet this shit. And when do you think they're doing that? It's when they're trying to talk shit about Wuthering Waves. And here's another circumstance of it. So, the focus over here is naturally based off the fact that a lot of Gooner degenerate communities will view the word senpai as something that is like used in a, well, let's just be honest here, sort of like this disgusting manner. And the reality of the situation is that, good community note over here, senpai just means senior in Japanese. This would be like you, in a sense, right, calling somebody at work or calling somebody that's older than you, sir or ma'am. Very, very, very similar sort of intonation over here. And so, this would be for Japanese people, right? Imagine that you're a Japanese person. Somebody posted a clip, and all it says is, "Thank you, ma'am," or "Thank you, sir." And then they begin trying to create all of these sort of like implications. They're trying to say that, oh, this bit of dialogue is like absolutely wrong. It's absolutely incorrect. This isn't something that people should be using. You'd probably get a little bit upset. And naturally, a post like this has caused a massive amount of discourse. People are saying, oh, now we're going to get, Now we're going to get brigaded. Oh my God, I'm so sick of this. They're ruining every single character by having them say words from the country that they're supposed to be from. And would you look at this? A lot of people, though, coming in the responses and actually explaining the issue. A Japanese person saying a Japanese word. Are you retarded? And then they just show a Wikipedia article explaining it. And when you see that this post over here has gotten only 3.4k likes, but has also gotten 5.9 million views, you know that somebody in this situation is probably wrong. And you've even got the goddamn member of the Japanese Democratic Party. Yeah, the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan chiming in on the situation. No doubt, I had no idea what the problem was. People who don't understand the nuances of Japanese can easily misunderstand. We're glad you pointed it out. And you want to know what the best part is about all of this? This is from a single Japanese word being used. And some people could say, oh, it's because they're using a Japanese word. People are saying, oh, this is the EN dub. They should only be using English words. Notice how people are making a big deal over the word senpai being used, these Hoyo shills. Let me now show you an exhibition from one of the segments of the quest that was 2 hours before this. 2 hours before the reveal of the senpai word. you have the Namipon ask the main character, "Good morning, Go Shujin-sama." Huh. So why did they make a big-ass deal out of Chisa saying, "Thank you, Senpai," but then nobody says anything about this little capybara saying, "Good morning, Go Shujin-sama"? Notice how there's not going to be a single post on Twitter, not a single post on X talking about the usage of this term. The usage of this term. But then suddenly over here, it's a bit of an issue. And so hopefully you're beginning to understand what's going on with some of the dynamics over here, ladies and gentlemen. These individuals across these communities are desperately looking for any reason to talk shit about Wuthering Waves. They're willing to cross regional lines, geographical lines, and probably cultural lines as well in their attempt to look for something to flame. And the funniest part about all of this is that this post over here really breaks it all down. Someone else noticed that over 90% of all Wuwa haters actively play Hoyoverse games. Legit, every single time I see a hate post like this, I look at their profile and they all have Hoyo posts at the top. That's what it is. Every single time. And the way that we can see that this is probably true, what if we just look at the quote retweets? What if we just look at the quote retweets? We have a bunch of people defending it. Or sorry, defending against this take. Let's see the people that are supporting them. There might be nobody supporting them anymore. I might have to go to the bottom. I think the quote retweets kind of show the newest ones at the top. Why don't we just look at the reposts? Why don't we just look at the reposts? Oh, dearie me. This, okay, never mind. That's, you can already tell there's mental illness over here. Yeah. As you can probably see, this one's not really going anywhere fast. It's pretty clear when you can look at the like ratios on all the posts in response to them. They're a good bit higher. So I think the conclusion from this entire circumstance is that the Hoyo Shill community, Genshin Impact players, HSR players, Zenless Zone Zero players, they have effectively, in a sense, made an enemy with the anime community, with the kind of like Japanese cultural, that part of the community. Because I think people are going to remember this. I think people are going to remember the time when rabid Hoyoverse players were demeaning and insulting Japanese culture by creating insinuations from one of the most iconic words in their language. And then proceeding to trying to draw like sexual implications, all of this other stuff afterwards. Because this is the thing, guys. This sort of stuff, 5.9 million views, 1,000 quote retweets, 45k, 50k, 100k likes on the quotes, dragging this post through the mud. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I feel like this is something that could change the tide. And could likely start having all of these individuals, their posts are just immediately going to get turned down. And this is why we need to start doing that. These individuals, ladies and gentlemen, and let me just give you a bit of truth regarding this matter. These individuals have a blue check mark on Twitter. It's ironic that their tagline is spreading positivity 24/7. They have a blue check mark on Twitter. And so what happens is that when they make posts and those posts are viewed, then they're able to make money off of it through ads. And so I think at this point, this should be the turning point of our community, where we simply take all of these individuals and we just start ignoring them. Because naturally, when you see it's 5.9 million views, 3.4k likes, and then we look at the quote retweets, and then every single one dragging this idiot through the mud is going through the roof. Maybe we just stop signal boosting them. But this is the other reality of the situation. maybe it's not that bad to keep farming them, because everyone that's farming them, they got the blue check marks too. They're making that moolah as well. So it's kind of like a bit of like a sustaining circle, right? Where I kind of view like these Hoyo shills, kind of view it like the animal kingdom, right? Where these Hoyo shills are kind of like the these Hoyo shills are kind of like the herbivores that are just going out farming, eating shit, becoming nice and plump, and then they proceed to get absolutely consumed by the rest of the community. Because that's literally what is going on over here. 1.1 million views, 45k likes. Oh, unfortunately, this person doesn't have a blue check mark. But there are plenty of individuals in here that do. And it's hilarious. To wrap up this situation, I want to point out the most ironic thing regarding the usage of the senpai word, because I actually played through Act 2 of the main story quest. I want to point out the most ironic thing when it comes to people trying to make a big deal out of this. If you actually go ahead and you listen to the dialogue during when this sequence is covered, what you'll notice is that Rover literally gets uncomfortable with Chisa saying the word. Rover literally asks her in the dialogue, why are you using this word so much? Can you stop? Rover themselves is uncomfortable with the usage of the term in this scene. And understanding that makes this complaint even more stupid and even more ridiculous. Because the implication that's clearly being implied over here by saying, are we surprised? It can't even be true if you were somebody that was paying attention at all to the story. It can't even be true when you're paying attention to the story. Let me see if I can find the exact quote over here. Let me see if I can find the exact quote where she says it. Where the hell even is, like, the senpai scene in here? Bro, you're talking to her for so fucking long in Act 2. They were on the stairs? Oh, brother, where the hell even is it? They're on the stairs? Brother, you mean these stairs?
Weird analogies again. Luckily, a view like this...
Not those stairs, right? You're talking about a different pair of stairs. Yeah, you mean a different pair of stairs?
This looks like a cassette tape.
Where the hell is it, bro? At the bottom of the stairs near the cherry blossoms. Is it after she... Oh, is it? Oh, it has to be here, right? It has to be here. All right, editor, just cut out all this shit until we get to the point where he says you need to stop saying that senpai shit. Bro literally says that.
Renacida. Forward. What comes next?
You got the timestamp?
Like you, senpai, could accomplish so much.
Ah, only someone like you, senpai, could accomplish so much. You can stop calling me that for now. Hold on, that title takes a little getting used to. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Undeniable proof that in the middle of the goddamn story where this word senpai is used, Rover is asking Chisa, please stop fucking saying that to me. And they managed to make this big of a deal out of it. So that's just another thing that's going to come out of this situation, ladies and gentlemen. People will take bits and pieces without context because they don't actually play the game. They'll take screenshots. They'll take short video clips and tell you to use that as sort of like the only piece of media to consume to get a full understanding of the situation. when it's clear that all of these things are so easy to disprove. So it's rage baiting. It's 100% just rage baiting. They saw a single screenshot from the quest and decided to make a whole tweet about it and imply a bunch of different things. Happens all the time. But this is the thing over here. I'm farming the situation. Glaive Keo is going to farm the situation. A bunch of Twitter users are going to farm the situation. And so this is a bit of like an ecosystem going on. But the ecosystem basically revolves around one group of individuals, the Hoyo shills, painting themselves as the most stupid members of any gacha community, of really any internet community, and then everyone basically grouping up, pointing them out, and then laughing at them. That's the dynamic that they've decided to cultivate over here on Twitter. I'm happy to participate in it because, well, it just feels like I'm throwing rotten tomatoes at like people that are like in like a pillock. It's like, yeah, it feels like medieval sort of like, yeah, it feels like a medieval sense of gratification over here once you think about it. So yeah, I'll be happy to join in and let me know what you all thought about this breakdown, ladies and gentlemen, and how absolutely absurdly ridiculous this shit is. Let me know what you all thought. Peace. There we go. Missed opportunity to add more glue? Like what? Oh! Oh, shit. And do you want to know what the worst part about all of these contradictions, all of these false accusations that are being sent over to Wuthering Waves?
It's very interesting. Now that I think about it, I should call you Senpai.
But I guess it's okay when Hoyoverse does it. I guess it's okay when Hoyoverse does all of the things that Wuthering Waves does, but it's never okay when Wuthering Waves does it. It's always Kuro Games' fault. It's always something that's wrong with Kuro Games. Even though Genshin Impact always does it first. Every single time. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Wait, there's more? Do we need to keep doing this over and over? I think we already know. These guys, these Hoyo shills, they're some of the biggest hypocrites in the space. And that's why it's so easy to farm them. They're used this. Oh, somebody got the Gigamax version. Oh, my bad. No, somebody brought the Gigamax version. Oh, it wasn't just the one Noel photo. There was more. They brought the whole fucking repository. They brought, like, what's that shit that Gilgamesh has in Fate? The fucking Gates of Babylonia, brother. That's what this shit is. God, this is the fucking the Gates of Gunaronia. What the hell? How many fucking sacred artifacts are in here, bro? How many noble phantasms are in here, bro? God damn. Jesus. So yeah, that's just a bit of a bonus for you guys. Jesus Christ. Okay. Uh Okay, great. Great. Sevi vid? What is this Sevi video? Here's what I really think about Wuthering Waves, a Genshin player's review of Wuthering Waves. Ooh, I heard she really likes the game. I heard she really likes the game. Because all I see her do is play the game on stream every day. Like, adding to the previous video, what is this? I don't care. What the fuck? Why the fuck would I add this into a video? This guy's the plume of retardation. Has this guy just crashed out? Wait, did he just crash out? Bro sounds like he's just been crashing out. Like, ever since Glaive and I made videos on him, it seems like he's been on the low and low. No lie. It feels like he's mentally broken after the Glaive videos. Like, bro is like mentally broken. I wonder if he took off the pinned. I'm currently pinned on their profile. Oh, they took me off. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I used to be pinned as their post. Me saying their Twitter handle in a goofy voice. That used to be their pinned post. And you wanna know why I'm saying it's not good? It's not because I'm losing clout, guys. It's because I think they realized that I was making fun of them. I think they realized I was making fun of them and they actually got fucking cooked. Because why else would they remove it within like 2 days? That's what I have to think. They actually got legitimately cooked and they were just like, I need to get out of here, bro. Crash out principles? I mean, that's what it appears to be right now, bro. That's what it appears to be right now. The glue I sent stated how Flip started the rage bait culture. Well, the nice thing about the rage bait culture is that, unfortunately, I don't think Flip has a YouTube channel anymore. Wait, let me see. Let me see. What does he got? What's he got going on? Oh. Yeah, bro uploads like one video a month. So I guess he's just literally spending all of his time rage baiting on Twitter instead of, I guess, making videos. Because, yeah, this is legitimately like one video a fucking month. I'm already in month 3. What the hell? Wait, bro actually fell off after this vid. Bro, like, took his output and, like, fucking quartered it. Jesus Christ. He thought he cooked with that one, too.
Hoyoverse has got to be one of the fun.
Oh, God, okay, I don't need to hear. He sounds like he's... When Flip talks, you wanna know what the vibe I get from him is? Is that, like, his facial bone structure is, like, slightly deformed. Like, he sounds like his bone structure is deformed. Does that make sense? Do you guys get what I'm talking about? He still gets more views than you, by the way. Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah, on Twitter. But who the fuck cares about the views that you get on Twitter, bro? Yeah, this gets a lot of views on Twitter as well. I don't really think that this is going to lead to anything. I don't think this is really going to go anywhere, brother. I don't think this is really going to go anywhere, brother. Hey, your last Twitter post blew up. It didn't even blow up, bro. It didn't even blow up. You want to know how I know it didn't blow up? Because I'm not getting any hate. Maybe my take was too reasonable. This is the thing. Y'all call, like, people call me the rage baiter. I don't. I don't even rage bait. Otherwise, there would be more people mad at me. That's the truth of the matter. There would just be more people mad at me. If we want to talk about rage baiting, like if we're talking about results, like results-based measurement, Gotcha Smack is like 500 times better at rage baiting than I am. Let's be real. Let's be real. If we're going to talk about actual results, bro has more people mad at him than I do. Mr. Pokey's also really fucking good at it as well. Those guys are professionals. You should have seen the CN community getting baited by Smack. They're pretty much crying. What is the CN community even like saying when it comes to Smack? What are they even saying? I saw some like I saw some comment chains. But not like any translations. So I haven't seen like I don't like actually know anything about what they're actually saying. TLDR, they said he's an asshole. I mean, yeah, he's a bit of a dick sometimes. He's not a dick all the time, but when he's a dick, yeah, he's a dick. I don't think anyone can deny that. Yeah, when he's an asshole, he's an asshole. When he's an ass, when he wants to be an asshole, he's a big asshole. What is this? Oh, dearie me. You've become... Oh, dear. Okay, that's 925 a number of likes is kind of reasonable. Okay. Deserved to be scolded. Can't understand the plot, but still like to comment. Serves him right. If the passing score was given due to cultural differences between EN and Asia, then I think it's not a problem. If the passing score was given due to cultural differences between EN and Asia, then I think it's not a problem. I think it's normal for slow-paced and delicate emotions like 2.8 to not be accepted in non-East Asian cultural circles. But what does giving 2 points mean? Can't it compare to 1.0? Can we find a second high-quality plot performance like 2.8 and go... Okay, okay. I will give you this take. His rating of 2 out of 10 is kind of low. I don't think the quest is a 2 out of 10. I think calling something a 2 out of 10 is like you're basically saying it's like actual shit. Right? So, based off the presentation, the graphical fidelity, the camera work and all of that, I think that the quest could have no plot and still be like a 3 out of 10 based off the presentation alone. Because I mean, it's just miles ahead, right? It's miles ahead of what we've seen in other games and compares to AAA in terms of like the visual presentation. You can say that the plot drags it down because there's a lot of inconsistencies, pacing issues, stuff like that. But I don't think that the story as a whole can be lower than like a 5. That's my take. I don't think it can be lower than like a 5. So I think a 2 overall on the rating, factoring in presentation and stuff, is a bit rough. So I can see I can see the perspective from the comment over here. He should have just gave it a 7 out. I think he should have given it a 5. I like, this is my take. I don't think 2 is a reasonable score at all because the visual fidelity and the visual presentation can't really make it a 2. This is why I gave it a split rating. I said that this quest is a 9 to 10 out of 10 for the visual presentation, and then I also gave it a 2 for the story. That was my rating. I gave it a 2 out of 10 for the overall story and plot, and then a 9 to 10 out of 10 on the visual presentation and the camera work and all of that, and the voice acting. And so because of all those things, my score averaged out to like a 5, 6, 7 out of 10. Probably like a 6.5 on a revisit. I don't think, like, I think that's probably one of the most fair ratings you can give for the quest. I think like a 5 minimum. But yeah, I think going down to a 2 is kind of wild. That's my take. Maybe Smack rated them separately as well, but I think calling the whole thing a 2 is a little... Yeah. That's it. This person... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, the comments get worse. The comments get worse. You're buffering, so's your mother. This person is truly worthless? He likes to pretend to understand when he doesn't understand the plot. Okay, so this is the unfortunate part of the situation. I actually think that Smack does understand the plot, but I think the fact that Smack is on stream skipping the story is going to be something that people are going to spam at him forever. Because that's just the reality of it, right? Is that because there's literally VOD evidence of him skipping parts of the story, even if he does understand it, and even if he did, you know, see it on a rewatch, people are just going to say, well, you skipped it, so you didn't understand it. Right? And even if he were to go back on a rewatch, understand everything, or even if he did understand everything at a baseline, yeah, right? That's still going to be there. He should have at least read the summary, and this is the funny part. I think the part that he skipped doesn't even matter. You don't know the part that he skipped? He skipped this shit over here. Yeah, not gonna lie. Yeah, he skipped this fruit can part. This part is low-key not that relevant. It's not, like, that relevant to understanding the plot, at least in my opinion. I think I could have not seen this piece, and I would still understand what's going on. That's my personal take, because it's just, all you do is, she's just sad. She's just sad this entire time. He didn't know who Sumika was when he started part 2? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I severely doubt that he did not know who Sumika was when she literally shows up over here in part 1 like this. Yeah, I don't think he skipped the tower scene. You're telling me he skipped this tower scene as well? Over here where you see Sumika literally get seppuku'd. Like you're telling me he skipped this part?
Entrance.
You're telling me he skipped this part. I don't think he did that. I don't think he did that. Apparently we can find that out. Well, think about it this way, guys. If somebody's gonna make the claim that he skipped everything, how about you go ahead and you post the fucking proof that he did that versus me finding your fucking proof for you. So I'm just going to believe that it's not true unless you post the fucking link, because I'm not here to do the searching for you because you're too fucking lazy to do it. So if you want to make the take that he skipped things, post the fucking clip. Post the fucking clip then. What the? I'm not. Oh, what? You want me to go comb through his fucking VOD when you're the one that saw the stream? Jesus, like if you guys want to contribute, which you clearly want to do, then post the fucking clip. It's really that simple. No one has the time for that? Same. I don't have the time for it either. Oh, and Saint Pie, thanks for the 5 gifted. I missed you earlier, brother. Yeah, y'all say nobody has time for that. I don't either. That statement goes both ways, brother. Is this a photo of him skipping it, or is this a photo of him sleeping? Or is he just over-exaggerating for chat? This is not a photo of him skipping. Like, this is not evidence that he skipped the story. No, I thought it was funny. Okay, well, when you post this after I asked for proof that he skipped the story, I'm going to assume that you're trying to use this as proof that he skipped the story. Here's what I found using the transcript.
Skip. I'm good, bro. Look at this fucking music, bro. Like, this shit has put me to sleep. That nigga got some hell. He got some good posture, though.
Okay, so that's the only part that he skipped.
Man, that's a shame. They got a whole ass new world.
You're telling me he skipped the Sumika part too? Oh, he didn't. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he didn't skip the Sumika part. So, let me go find all the chatters in my chat who were saying, oh, he had no idea who Sumika was. So, you're saying that he has no idea who Sumika is when he's literally on screen over here looking at the Sumika part. So what's going on over here? So how would he not know who Sumika is when he's literally sitting here watching all of the part that's talking about who Sumika is?
Authority, I can answer.
And the Bloom Bearer Sumika. What the fuck is this?
Sumika is a member of the Black Shores who went MIA many years ago.
He said, what the fuck is this? Not who the fuck is this? He's probably asking why this person has a dialogue line about Sumika.
We dispatched a team on a search and rescue, but nothing solid came of it. The report Chisa submitted to us has detailed Sumika's operations and engagements in Honami.
So maybe that's the other girl?
Are you retarded? So he said maybe that's the other girl, and you took that to be he had no idea who she was. Wait, so he said maybe that's the other girl, and you took that as he has no idea who she is. Bro, you are giga retarded. I'm sorry. I feel like you need someone to tell you this. You are one stupid motherfucker. I'm being genuine. You got it. Like,
Thing hasn't been so
Passenger.
had more.
did he skip this part?
Like this.
Oh no, he's just playing it back. Oh, he's just watching himself play it back.
They awakened.
That was 5 minutes. Hey, Chad, that was 5 minutes. How'd y'all like that shit, bro? Hey, Chad, that was 5 minutes.
I mean, yeah, I feel like he would know who she is if he played through this entire fucking part. The fuck is this? 5:30:13? Oh my god. Oh, okay. That one's a little bit
There's still a
rough.
whole nother quest after this one.
So he got context of her, but he skipped like her most important cutscene. Ooh, that's a bit rough. So he should know who she is from at least seeing the summaries and stuff, but he did skip her most important cutscene. I'm not going to go ahead and say that, no, he doesn't know who she is, because she clearly does. So chat is saying, no, chat, you're still retarded. Guys, chat, I hope you understand, you're still dumb. Because you said he had no idea who Sumika was. He watched at least like 70% of her fucking scenes. So, no, the statement of he has no idea who Sumika is, I think that's just ridiculous. I think that's just ridiculous to say that. Because I don't know how you don't know who the fuck Sumika is. At least vaguely. But yeah, I think skipping that part and viewing the rest of it is pretty rough. Yeah, skipping that part while viewing the rest of it is a bit rough. He also rewatched the story when Mark... I already fucking said that he rewatched the story. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I like this is the thing. So once again, people are... going back to our original point. Going back to our original point, it doesn't matter if he rewatched it. It doesn't matter if he saw it again afterwards or saw like another summary or whatever, right? It's simply the fact that there is a VODs of him skipping the story is what people are going to use to, well, invalidate and or critique every take he makes on the story. A player who skips the story should have no input on how good the story is. Well, this is also the thing. You could skip it on the first play and then rewatch it afterwards, and then you have effectively seen the story. I'm sorry, that's a fact, right? It's a fact that even if you skipped it, if you see the entire thing afterwards, you have seen the story. And so I think that you are fully free to give whatever fucking take you want afterwards. And so if you're going, okay, so think about it this way. Have you ever heard a song on the radio? Have you ever heard a song on the radio? Did you pay full attention to the first time you ever heard a song on the radio? If you didn't, you can never talk about that song ever. Because you effectively skipped it. And even if you hear the song in its entirety later on, you still skipped it the first time you listened to it. And so you never get to talk about how good or bad the song is. That's essentially the take that you're making over here. So yeah, it seems like the story skipping situation seems to be the one that's creating the most hardship right now. Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, it's a bit of a rough one. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It is a bit of a rough one to try to get through. I will say though, guys, there were a couple moments for me where I did want to skip as well. there were a couple moments for me where I thought the skip button would have been nice to press as well. Which scene in particular was it? Not this one. Not this one. It was with this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Dude, this entire plot point to me felt so useless, where we, like, save the guy and then bring him back to the hideout, because I know all these dudes are dead anyways. like, you know that they're dead anyways, and that it doesn't, like, really matter, and I'm just like, I know this from, like, our showcase, and I know this from, like, just, like, how every context we got about Honami City, so I was just like, why the fuck are we even, like, why are we even wasting our time with this guy? That was the main moment in the quest where I wanted to skip, because I was just like, this is literally pointless. Like, we already know this guy is cooked. That, and I only let one sentence play for each Nami pod because they were fucking... That motherfucker was talking way too damn slow. That motherfucker was talking way too damn slow. All right. We got that going. We got that one going. What is this? Now a lot of clip videos on Billy Billy are talking about him. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. That's not good. Why does this have 485k views? That's not good. Oh, that's not good. How do I manage to like perfect dodge every controversy? Because like, if anything, like this, I feel like this should have blown back on me to a degree. I feel like this should have blown back on me to a degree. Like, guys, this is the thing. It's like, I feel like we said the same fucking thing about the story. I feel like we said the same shit. And then, like, Gotcha Smack is out here getting fucking drawn and quartered, right? Smack is getting fucking, like, drawn and quartered and, like, publicly executed in the streets, right? And I'm just, like, out here chilling, and we were both saying the same shit. Like, we're both selling, like, mangoes. I even made a tweet about it. I even made a tweet. But I guess my tweet wasn't that offensive. I guess nobody really got, like, offended by what I said. Like, I guess this one's just fair. I guess people don't really care that much about it. Look at the quote retweets. Like, they don't even care that much, bro. Like, they're not even, like, that mad. I saw them. People aren't even, like, that angry. This person's just, like... They just talk about banner sales. This guy's just... That's a 31 post 1.3k. Yeah, nobody agrees with him. So that basically just means, yeah, my take can't have been like something that pissed that many people off if that's the ratio. Because if it did piss more people off and this guy was spitting, then it would have more likes. Like, this is what I mean. There's like, none of the quote retweets have like done anything, bro. I think this is the only one. Yeah, nobody even likes you, bro. And this is from, I think this is a, let me just see over here. Guys, this is a, I think this is a Genshin Impact account. I think this is one of the hidden Genshin Impact accounts. Because there's always those Genshin accounts that, like, use Wuwa profile pictures. I actually do think that's one of those. Yeah, I feel like I've never seen this one before. Yeah, no, there's really nothing in here. I hope this is rage bait, because usually saying it now is not rage bait. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here, bro. So yeah, I guess this wasn't rage baity enough. But then again, like I said before, guys, I don't actually post rage bait. I don't actually post rage bait. They're from Gotcha Grail? Oh, okay, then they are a Hoyoverse player. Yeah, absolutely. Here's more sauce if you want it. What the fuck is this?
Run! Save yourself!
Never gets old. Ah, that shit's always a classic. That shit be always a classic, brother. Always brings a smile to my face. Always brings a smile to my face. Orphan of Kos. Unk is like Galbrina. Auto dodging. No, that's Lupa. Lupa has the auto dodges. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, hey, maybe it's because I'm Asian. Hey, maybe it's because I'm Asian. Maybe that's why Cian and Billy don't wanna throw too much hate at me. It's because I'm one of the brothers. Yeah, I'm one of the brothers. Yeah, I remind them of their cousin. I don't really think that's what it is. I don't think that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I just think I have I just think I have good takes. I just think I have good takes, brother man. I'm sure that's a part of it. You planning on saving Smack on this one? Well, how am I gonna save Smack on this one, guys? What am I gonna say? Yeah, guys, he skipped the story, but he still understands. There's not much I can do, bro. There's not much I can do. Like, if everyone's gonna bag on it for skipping the story, there's nothing I can do about it because he skipped it numerous times. He's fucked. I don't know what else to say. Even if I wanted to help, what would I do? What? Build a fucking time machine? Go back in time and have it then not click the button? Like, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, reasonably, what can I do? Like, what could I do? Genuinely. Let's brainstorm. Let's brainstorm, right? The next steps. What could be done to help him out in any way? Do what you said. Be a man and just build a time machine, bro. Would you say that Smack skipping the story changed the All right, you need to stop it with that. You need to stop it with those references over there, brother. That's a crazy reference that you just dropped over there. Drop a worst take and draw aggro. I think people would identify that I'm actually just making bad takes on purpose then. AoE taunt? Guys, what would I even AoE taunt over here? I've already said everything negative that I could say about this version. And don't worry, there's a lot of negative things to say about this version. Guys, I've already said that Chisa bricks your account like 7 times. Well, because she does, maybe that's why it's not that big of a deal. I'm not lying. So basically, you're saying, hey, Saint, we're brainstorming a solution on how to help out Smack right now, and the only solution I've seen from you guys is make a bigger problem. The solution you guys are telling me is literally make a bigger problem. All right. So since that's literally the only thing that we've heard, I think we can confirm that yes, this is not really a helpable situation. What is up with ENCCs and getting beat up for the story? Why do ENCCs keep getting beat up for the story? It's literally been a history of this, guys. It's literally been a history of this. Think about, you guys remember when a bunch of CCs got beat up for their 1.3 Shorekeeper story take? Then you had people getting beat up for 2.2. Then they got beat up in 2.5. Then they got beat up again in 2.6 and then beat up again in 2.7. Oh, I don't think anybody got beat up in 2.7. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Guys, why are we letting a story do this to us? Guys, why are we letting a story do this to us? We're letting a story do so much damage. Because EN is a global language, so different cultures sometimes clash. Okay, so, guys, this is the realization. If you're addressing me with the take of you didn't like 2.8 because of a culture clash, then you don't understand my critiques at all. Because I didn't dislike 2.8 because of a culture clash. I disliked 2.8 because of elements not even related to culture. I disliked 2.8 because the pacing and the plot was weak. Pacing and plot of a story doesn't really have anything to do with the culture of it. Similarly, you could have an amazing, culturally rich anime, but if the animation is dog shit, then people will call it bad. Like fucking One Punch Man Season 3, brother. Wasn't there a clip of one of the people having 6 fingers? Oh, so I could probably point out how one of the characters having 6 fingers really fucked with my enjoyment of the story, right? Imagine if you were critiqued the character having 6 fingers, and then somebody told you, you just don't understand Japanese culture, bro. I critique in Wuwa 2.8 how you teleport to the tower after struggling for 2 hours to get there. I said the pacing's a little bit weird and the transition's off when you teleport there. And then somebody tells me it's because you don't appreciate Japanese culture, bro. My response to you saying that to me is that you are retarded. Because how does the plot getting disheveled from us teleporting randomly across the universe and me saying that takes away from the story experience to me, and you then tell me that I don't appreciate Japanese culture because that is something that I found wrong with the quest? What, is it a Japanese culture thing to skip important parts of story buildup? Is that a part of Japanese culture to build up to something and then skip it? I don't think so. So how is me complaining about that happening in the 2.8 story? What does that have to do with fucking Japanese culture? I was disappointed that we fought the same boss 3 versions in a row. Is that Japanese culture? Is complaining about fighting the same boss for 3 versions in a row, the same final boss 120 days in a row, is that me hating on Japanese culture? These guys are so retarded, bro. They've managed to take any critique towards the 2.8 quest and then say it's because it's a culture clash. Brother, no. If you looked and understood any of my critiques for 2.8, none of them have anything to do with Japanese culture. It's like shit like an anime character having 6 fingers. It's like the One Punch Man Season 3 6-finger motherfucker. That's the same sort of shit that I find off with 2.8. That's it. Like, I still think it's crazy though that people are saying, oh, it's because you're not an anime enjoyer. Brother, if I was watching a fucking anime, imagine, bro, it's a fucking anime, and your goal, right, is to go find like a lost treasure. You get like a treasure map, right? You spend 10 episodes of the season finding out where the treasure is. You're still in your hometown, by the way. You spend 10 episodes in your hometown getting the resources to find out where the treasure is. And then in episode 11, all right, we know where the treasure is. And then you just teleport to the treasure, which is halfway across the world. Episode 10 ends with you finding out where the treasure is. And then episode 11, you teleport to the treasure halfway across the world. Wouldn't you say there's a fucking issue with the plot there? Wouldn't you say that there's something missing? If that was the case? You would probably say something's missing, right? If that happened. That's what happened in the fucking story. Episodes 1 through 10 are us finding out how to get to the tower. And then we teleport there. I think that's a bit of an issue. And if you saw that same exact thing happen in an anime, you'd critique the anime too. I don't think that's an outlandish or an unfair take from my end. What do you mean? They discovered a portal at their hometown. Sounds like a well, that's the fucking thing, right? Guys, that's not a filler episode. That's just bad plot. That's bad transitions. That's bad pacing. It's not a filler episode because it doesn't make sense how the story's been going. Filler doesn't mean bad. Filler means not related to the main plot. This is not a filler episode. This is just an episode that was not put together particularly well. That's all it is. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. And so they go to the treasure location. Yeah, that's... I mean, this is the thing. We didn't even get a black screen with white text. Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't get a black screen with white text. At least saying that we go to the tower. Instead, it just goes right to the 2D CG of us at the tower. Like, if anything, there low-key should have been a black screen with white text there. It is odd how you just go. ZZZ doesn't have VAs. So you're missing every language other than Chinese for Yi Shengguang and Dialin. The two characters that people want to pull. Like, the two characters that everyone is supposed to pull. These guys they're cooked. Why would you not have the voice lines for the new Void Hunter and then the new must-pull agent? It's going to be a mute Void Hunter. Okay, I guess we got to make a video on this one, guys. Our other stuff might be a bit delayed today. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the punches, they don't stop coming if you're a ZZZ player, because it appears that there has been another plane that has hit the building. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if version 2.4 and the clear shift in focus from the playable units to the new Void Hunter Yi Shungite wasn't enough, it turns out that Yi Shungite herself is getting fucked over, because they've gotten a bit of announcement for us. Missing voiceover resources in version 2.4 and compensation announcements. Dear proxies, in version 2.4's main story quest on the precipice of the abyss, there will be some missing English, Japanese, and Korean voice lines. Why don't they just say, you guys won't have shit unless it's in Chinese? They could just be honest over here. I find it hilarious that they're listing out every other language the game has, because it's just these three and Chinese. That's it. So you will only have the Chinese voiceover for the main quest. And the agents that are going to be affected are none other than Yi Shungite, Diolin, and certain NPCs. Do you guys want to understand why this is so bad? Let me just explain to you why this is going to be so awful and why this is going to have a dramatic impact on the actual playability of this quest and the support people will have for this version. So, let me go ahead and show you all a bit from the version 2.4 trailer. And this is actually only going to confirm the previous theories that I had before. So, we all know that the two pullable characters in version 2.4 are, well, Diolin and Ban Yue. And what I said was, Zenless Zone Zero is going to do this thing where they turn these guys into side characters just so that they can market for
Of the Qingming sword of
the new character that's coming out. Right? And the fact that it appears that only Diolin and Yi Shungite will have no voices, and then Ban Yue will, leads me to believe that that's actually what's going to happen. He's probably not even going to be in the story. Or he's going to be in the story for like 2 minutes. Even though this is the patch that he's on banner, he's going to be in the story for like 2 minutes and then just disappear so the spotlight can be given to her. But then guess what, guys? That spotlight that she's getting, that she's pushing down these other units for, that spotlight is going to be ruined by the fact that this unit is going to be missing her fucking voice lines. This unit that they are basically shifting up their banner scheduling, their marketing for, that they're ruining other characters' banners for, they're not even going to have their voices. And I guess the same exact thing is happening for Diolin, because she's supposed to be a big focus for this patch. Because you want to know what this character's kit does? She does everything that every other limited stun agent in the game does. She does damage boosts. She does ultimates for free. She does, like, what's it called? She extends, like, break duration as well. She literally does what every other limited stun agent has done before. The peak, like the main strength of their kit, and she combines all of them into one unit. And so she's disgustingly broken. And knowing that this is a must-pull unit that does everything on the roster and will basically be mandatory for the endgame moving forward, even that character doesn't have their fucking voice lines. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what's going on with this development team. I have no idea what they're planning on doing moving forward, because I don't understand how, for your Void Hunter, the unit that you've been preparing an entire fucking year for, that you're literally sandbagging the rest of the version for to advertise, this character over here that has this transition, right? Goes to white-haired mommy form. She's being introduced in 2.4, and then her banner's in 2.5. They're beginning the marketing for her now with this. They're beginning the pre-2.5 marketing for their Void Hunter with this. What a way to build up hype. What a way to recover from the absolutely disastrous character designs of the past. Y'all remember Seed and Orpheus? Disgusting. Y'all remember Ganyu Yixuan? And then Calamari Yixuan? Disgusting. And this agent, Yi Shungite, the new Void Hunter, she was supposed to be the person that comes back after 2.5, after 2.3, after 2.4, and then basically saves the game. But how is she going to save the game when you are fucking her in 3 languages? How? How are you supposed to build up hype for this unit? And this is the thing. I've already seen the kit, right? I got spoiled with what her kit looks like on Twitter. I'm just going to be real over here. It's fucking bonkers. How do you fuck it up by doing something like this? The main thing is that ZZZ is literally in one of the most precarious positions I've ever seen. ZZZ is in one of the most, like, do I even need to, like, I'll fucking do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Let's look at it. Let's look at it, boys. Y'all already know what I'm about to pull up. Brother, the game is not doing good. The game is just... The game is in the worst spot it's been in literally ever. This October 2025 over here is showing you the entire month of November. We are 24 days into November. So this is basically what November is going to look like. It's sub 1K viewers, minus 30%. Average streams going down. What this means is that there's less people watching the game and there's less people playing the game and willing to stream it. Peak viewers also down from every single angle possible. And this is literally the worst the game has ever done in its history. And the reality is that when it's already at this trench, and it's just been going down the longest time. Views go down on YouTube as well. Engagement everywhere. It's all down. How are you fucking up something like this that's going to be so pivotal for this game's recovery in 2.5? This is one of the biggest confidence destroyers I could ever have in this game. If I was a CC whose main game is this game, if I was somebody, right, who engages in a lot of ZZZ communities, does all of this, I would be incredibly concerned. And the thing is that I'm somebody that actually doesn't want ZZZ to fail. But every single move I see these developers make, it seems rushed. It seems incomplete. It seems like there'll be a lot of things that bite them in the ass later. And remember when I gave so many critiques about them making Yi Shungite the focus of this patch when it's not even her banner? I gave so many critiques for that and said it was going to cause a lot of problems. And it looks like I was right again, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like I was right again because they tried to be Wuthering Waves. They tried to do what Wuwa did in 2.2, having Cartithia advertised up front and then sold in 2.4. But they don't have what it takes. These developers don't have what it takes. They aren't him. And this is just further proof of that. And I just don't really understand at all how there are so many repeated failures from this team. And every single time, the failure is like something different. It's almost impressive how much these developers and like this team over at Hoyoverse has fumbled over the lifetime of this game. And this is just another example of it. So, clearly, there's a lot of shit that's wrong in here, right? We've already talked about the huge issues that this is going to have for 2.5, how this is going, the issues this is going to have for Diolin, who's a must-pull unit on Banner, how this is going to be a problem for Yi Shungite, who's going to be the must-pull Void Hunter in 2.5. It's fucking over both of their releases. And the fact that Bon Yue isn't in here just shows the minimal role that this guy is going to have in the fucking story if they were able to get his voice lines in and perfectly fine, but then nobody else is fine, apparently. There's been a bit of a theory floating around. I think somebody from my chat, and don't worry, we won't be looking at the actual leaks themselves, but somebody has said it's related to leaks. Don't jump the gun. The story was expanded. So people are saying it's because they're doing some rewrites to the story, that they're adjusting the plot a little bit. Would they need to do it this much and cause this many issues in the patch if they weren't obviously trying to do one of the most unnecessary marketing moves ever? And also, why is CN the only one not affected? Maybe it's because they're desperately trying their hardest to make this work. But like I said before, every single time these developers do something, it backfires on them. They did TVs. It backfires on them. They did the Sweebian Temple bullshit. It backfired on them because they automated it. Everyone says it's a pile of shit. They tried capitalizing off the popularity of Yi Xuan's design by making 2 clones of her. It backfired on them. Everything just backfires on them. And it has to get you thinking, who are the creative leads in charge of all of these mistakes? Are they all different ones? Or is it just one guy who's creating all of these future problems? Because every single thing ends up becoming a problem with this game. I don't know. Rupture. Rupture's a fucking problem. Good God. Miyabi was a problem. Astra Yao was a problem. There are just so many single instances of just like very dumb things that have happened in the development of this game that have like led to bigger problems down the road. Miyabi is so broken that ice as an element is fucked. And so Hugo and Ellen are useless. Astra Yao is so absurdly broken that every future support release has to be equally broken. Like Yazuha and then Lucia. Broken. Right? There's just so many things, and they keep happening over and over. And if you're somebody that's actually paid attention to the progression of this game across its entire lifetime, you see this as just like a web of just absolute disasters that are A, about to happen, B, they've already happened, or C, they're in the middle of happening. And it's a sad day to be a Zenless Zone Zero player. I don't really know what to even say about this one. And because of their efforts to heavily push this character and tailor the entire story around her because they're desperate for her banner to do well, they created this fucking problem. This is a mess. This game is a mess. This development team is a mess. And I don't really know what else to say other than it's just getting kind of pathetic at this point. So let's see what the compensation is. And there's a reason why I've been holding off this part of the tweet. Because the compensation is likewise. I just said their conduct has been pathetic. The compensation is pathetic as well. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. After the version 2.4 update is complete, we will distribute a compensation of 100 polychromes to all proxies via in-game mail. Like, bro, the words sincerely apologize and 100 polychromes do not belong in the same paragraph. How is this a sincere apology? This isn't even one poll. It's not even one poll. How is this a sincere apology? Y'all are just lying. What even is, like, do you guys not see how this is just such a pathetic effort at communication? This is just, to me, another shining example of why ZZZ is in the current state that it's in. Because their marketing team, their player support team, whoever wrote this, had the brilliant idea of saying, you want to know how we can show our sincerity for this mistake? Let's give them 100 polychromes. What? What? Come on, man. Come on, dude. Glue? What is this? Apparently, the situation is worse than we thought, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, ZZZ, they edited the word some in afterwards as damage control. Because the reception to this has been extremely negative across the community, as you can imagine, right? A lot of people are looking forward to this character. It actually got edited. And you can see the edit history. So they simply added in the word some after here, I guess, to potentially loosen up the wording a little bit. Maybe they should have edited this to put an additional 0 in here. Yeah, maybe that should have been the only edit in this tweet. They add an additional 0 over here. This is so bad. I'm just gonna be real. I don't even think any ZZZ player can defend this. This is just mismanagement at a corporate level. This is just miscommunication. This is just people that don't have like a proper workflow going, because this is a $1 billion company, bro. Hoyoverse makes billions of dollars, and Zenless Zone Zero is a Hoyoverse game. There is just literally no reason that this can ever occur other than somebody on this team is incapable. Somebody on this team cannot do their job properly. There is a weak link somewhere where somebody is just dragging everybody else down. Maybe there are multiple individuals. But this is just like a moment. Like an inside look as to what is going on in the development of this game at this company. And when you know Hoyo makes enough money to farm nuclear reactors and shit like that, brother, this can't happen unless something deeply fucking wrong is going on. And if the red flags haven't gone off for you as a ZZZ player, they should be now, and you should be heavily thinking about your next steps when it comes to this game. Because this, to me, is like a couple more incidents like this, and the idea of EOS isn't really that far off. I'm genuinely serious, because this looks like a huge internal issue that's coming to a head. And soon it's going to pop like a pimple, and there's going to be like a whole patch delayed or something like that. And this time they won't have COVID as an excuse for it. So yeah, that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you all thought about this one. Peace out. Yeah, I'm concerned for you. I'm concerned for you, boys. Yeah, I'm concerned for you, boys. Y'all are in a rough spot. Y'all are in a rough spot, ZZZ players. Hey, and once again, guys, I've been on your side this whole time. I've been on your side this whole time. You just didn't know it. What was I doing? I was calling out Hoyoverse, saying the HP inflation, the shilling, the bad design of units, making people too overpowered was bad for the game. That's all I was saying, guys. I said Rupture was going to ruin the game. I said defense inflation was going to ruin the game. And then everything in the game is like ruined now. Nobody even wants to play the end game anymore. Because y'all said it's so giga shill. They EOS'd Hugo within 3 months of him releasing. They literally EOS'd him. You can't even play him anywhere because they decided Miyabi was too strong. ALG doesn't like how overpowered Dialin is. Nobody likes how overpowered she is. Because guess what, guys? The devs are desperate to make money because they need to make money. And so they're now just making broken character kits so that they can make money. That is the phase of development the game is in right now. Every new character is going to do what every older character did, but better. And so that's why you pull them. And then they're going to make the endgame unplayable unless you pull the new units. That's why there are literally characters that got released 6 months ago and they cannot be used in the endgame. Imagine a character getting power crept out of the endgame less than a year into their release in a gacha game where the characters cost $450. The characters in this game can cost upwards of $450. And like they're EOS'd in a year. I don't understand that at all. A year, it was like 2 months. I'm being generous. Yeah, Hugo was dead in 2 months. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough, bro. Unk, I will tell you something that will make you incredulous. Dialin literally doesn't benefit Yi Shangguang for 90% of her kids. She's bait. Yeah, I heard she works with Zhao, so you gotta play that stupid fucking horse thing. Is it a rabbit? I don't know what it is. I don't want to find out either. Yeah, you gotta play Zhao on her team, right? That's what everyone's saying. Yeah, you gotta put the rabbit on your team. Woohoo! You still need Dialin for the double ulti, or you get Shungite's M2? Oh, okay, so you do need her. Never mind. Alright, well, alright. Sorry, ZZZ players. This is the most views your game has. I actually looked at the stats. I'm looking at my YouTube CCV right now, my Twitch. This is actually the biggest ZZZ stream it's gotten all month, so. Actually, no, it's the biggest ZZZ stream it's gotten in the past 3 months. So, hey, good to see all you guys showing up. Hey, good to see all you guys showing up for the biggest ZZZ stream in the past, in the past 4 months. Awesome to have you guys here. Awesome to have you guys here. That's actually wild to say. I am the biggest ZZZ streamer. Haven't opened the game in like 2 months. Legitimately have not opened the game in 2 months. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. The funny thing is that there are still so many people talking about ZZZ. So, like, I know it's a game that, like, has those dedicated fans, but I am now beginning to think maybe ZZZ is, like, actually, like, a niche game. Maybe it's just actually, like, one of those niche titles. It's got, like, those really dedicated members of the community. Because nobody's playing it for the story. Y'all already know, nobody's playing ZZZ for the story. I know nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. Take me back to 1.4. 1.4 was peak, but sometimes you gotta stop living in the past, because clearly that game is never gonna reach the peaks that it did in 1.4 ever again. Yeah, it ain't gonna reach their peaks. And I think this is kind of like, I'm beginning to understand what has happened with the game. Basically, I think TVs actually just ruined the game. Genuinely, I think TVs actually just ruined this game. So this is what I think actually occurred. So when ZZZ 1.4 was being developed, they spent a shit ton of time, right? Like rewiring all the systems to remove the TVs and then have the game be played in the way that it is now. That development time should have actually been spent on the future versions of the game. And because they had like that debt up front across 1.4 where they were reworking the game systems, that's why the story fell off completely after 1.4. That's what I think. The story fell off completely. And then they just been like catching up on how to write this shit properly. That's why it seems like everything after like 1.4 has just been some of the most mid fucking story writing ever. That's what I genuinely think. They're still working out like the debt. And like, unfortunately, whatever they've done with the story is just, it's only like gotten worse since 2.0. I genuinely think the story is the main reason for why this game is suffering. It's really bad. I think most people unilaterally agree. Like, the ZZZ story is dog shit. It's easily the worst out of every gacha game. Like, out of the big four games, it is without a doubt the worst. I think Genshin's is better. I think HSR's is better. Literally. They're both better. I don't think most people can disagree with that. Genshin's better? Absolutely. Oh, I think Genshin is a way better story than ZZZ. HI3 is a better game. What else is it? There's just a bunch of better games. There's a bunch of better stories for a bunch of better games. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the plot is in 2.x either. I'm gonna be real over here. The plot of 2.x is some of the worst shit ever. It's literally some of the worst shit ever, where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you have like Exaltus running everything in the background, and now you got this whole fucking like corporate factory angle coming in. Oh, and by the way, also we have a bunch of school kids we're gonna introduce in as well. Oh, do we need some additional military? It's just a mess, bro. I'm thinking about the overarching plot of 2.x. It's a mess. Oh my god, just think about it. Think about everything that's happened. You're like a martial arts disciple at Yunkai Summit, then you get introduced to the Exaltus, and then, oh, by the way, there's actually like a corporate Porcelain CEO plot. Oh, he's actually with the Exaltus, but you find that out with a bunch of high schoolers. Yeah, the martial arts disciples aren't there anymore. Then you find them out from a bunch of high schoolers, and the military gets involved to go help the high schoolers out. What? Like, what, bro? It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. And then this, she's also with Yunkai Summit too, by the way. But, oh yeah, we're also gonna have Krampus. Yeah, they also do martial arts. Except they're with tops. Krampus has nothing to do with martial arts. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Krampus has nothing to do with martial arts when the two Krampus characters both fight with... I don't even think I need to say this anymore. Why did I even entertain that chatter for a second? These are fucking martial arts characters. Dialin is a phone booth operator. Oh, okay. Okay, so she doesn't know any martial arts is what you're saying.
Okay. Service review in progress.
Where all of her attacks are her punching, poking, or beating the shit out of her enemies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she's just a phone booth operator. She doesn't know any martial arts. Are you... Well, you're still playing Zenless Zone Zero, so you must be retarded. Because anyone reasonable has quit the game at this point. Like, it's just... Of course, the reasoning doesn't make sense over here. Krampus is just martial arts with a different fucking flavor, bro. It's just martial arts with a different fucking flavor. Like, these guys should honestly just look at their kits. They should be in Yunkai Summit. Like, their kits should just be in Yunkai Summit.
I shall repay this debt with my
Like, why are they not?
Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. Go and live for the 5 summits.
They just beat the shit out of their enemies. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Alrighty. More voice acting in this trailer than 2.4. Probably true. Nah, this guy cool of fun. Yeah, no, Banyue is cool. I just heard they nerfed him like 400 times in the beta, so he's dog shit. So, yeah, I'm thinking about just not pulling him because I heard he's weak as fuck. Yeah, I heard they nerfed the shit out of him. So, yeah. I heard he does literally no damage, so... Yeah. Oh no, they ruined him? Skill issue if you're worried about nerfs. Don't worry, there will be nobody playing the game. There will be nobody playing the game in 3 versions. So I won't be too insulted by that skill issue comment. Hey, does anyone get miffed when somebody says, "What's a game that's EOS?" Like just give me a game that's EOS. Tribe 9. It's like somebody saying you had a skill issue in Tribe 9. Who cares? Somebody saying you had a skill issue in Black Beacon. Who cares? What? Oh, I had a skill issue in a game that EOS'd? I don't care. I do not care, bro. That statement loses its meaning. Ew. Get this shit off my screen, bro. You love using hyperbolic speech. He exaggerated his wording. I already knew what he was actually going to say, but I'm intentionally going to misunderstand him so I can give a point of critique and appear to be the biggest pussy in existence. That's what I think is the internal monologue of anybody that complains about my hyperboles. Just so you know. That's the internal, that's what I think is your internal monologue. Yo, Decky, I appreciate the hearts, bro. Oh, a horse lull 2 for 50? Oh, I bet you sent that one by accident, bro. But hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's worth 10 hearts, bro. Yeah, that horse lull is worth 10 hearts, bro. Like, you can tell he didn't mean to send that one because you can tell he misclicked. Because he stopped, he like paused and then stopped sending them afterwards. That was a misclick for sure. He's like, wait, that was over my budget. Like, I can totally imagine him being like, ah, shit, that's over my budget. I was only supposed to spend 150 bits today. Hey, you know, I appreciate it, brother. I think like 5 bits is what, like a nickel? A nickel? So like, yeah. Hey, we're close to $1 on that one, amigo. All right, is it finally time for us to do some of the events in this patch? All right, maybe it is. Maybe it is time for us to do a couple of things in here. I don't know though. I'm not in a particular rush to do any of these. We might just do the hologram. I might save the combat event for a later time. All right, BRB, I'll be back in a second. Alrighty. New Holo is pretty easy. I beat it after like 4 tries. Yeah, I beat it after like 1 on somebody's account that had like S6 characters, so it can't be that bad, can it? It can't be that bad, can it? It's gotta be easy then. Yeah, able to just destroy it with S6 units, right? He's only got that one annoying move at the start. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's get this underway. Hey, we're gonna try out my Chu Yan main DPS team. You guys ready? We're gonna try out my Chu Yan main DPS team. Yeah, that's the first one we're gonna try out. Surely it'll be fine, right?
I'm ready.
Surely it'll be fine, right?
While the moon cycles.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time for us to address one of the new bits of combat that's going to be in this version. And, well, we've got some news, right? If you weren't bored of fighting the fallacy... Sorry, not the fallacy. If you weren't bored of fighting the false sovereign for the last 3 story patches in Wuthering Waves 2.6, 2.7, and the final boss for 2.8, well, don't worry. You'll be able to fight him again for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th times as well in his hologram. Because we've got difficulties 1 through 6 ready for us today. And, yeah, we're going to be running a whole train on this guy because we've been doing so for the past goddamn 3 versions. So, let's do this. We're going to be trying out a Chu Yan main DPS team. Here's going to be the investment over here that we're going to be going in with. Nice shorekeeper, very nice IU know, and then of course him over here, and he's got some good stuff. He's got his signature and everything, and you know Hazard Sig too, and shorekeeper's gonna be on variation. We're only gonna have S1 shorekeeper and then S0 for everybody else, so don't worry, this ain't an S3 Chu Yan. You can do this too, assuming that I don't brief the gameplay. All right, let's get this underway and see how far we can get with this team.
Lion
closely. On you go. Answer.
Oh, he's already
my
broken.
call.
Okay, we might not be able to use Chu Yan for at least the next couple of difficulties. I do think that he will... I do think that he's probably gonna die here.
World at my string. Causality.
Oh, wait, we do get to use him. Cinema. Well, that's difficulty 1 and 2 down the drain. Let's
Nothing that won't heal. Nothing that won't heal.
Whoa! Whoa, he's looking kind of good, isn't he? Damn, we're destroying this guy.
Nothing that won't heal.
Oh! So he's still got that one-shot move, even at level 70?
Interesting. Break like bamboo.
That's aura right there, though. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, that was... that's... I'm not gonna lie. Some people... Y'all might have been complaining when I was using this character. I don't think y'all are complaining no more. You might have been bitching and moaning that I was using this guy. I don't know if people are complaining anymore. That's a little bit hype. That's a little bit hype. All right, this is where shit might start getting a little bit spicy.
Now watch closely. Present. Is that all?
The guy actually seems to have some HP now. Never mind. Never mind. He's cooked.
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Shape.
Stop. Nothing that won't heal.
Got him again. Got him again. And we get a crit rate false sovereign in return. Hey, we're a winner today, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Now, we got a bit of a higher difficulty going. Okay, bit of a higher difficulty going this time. All right, he's just going to open up with his one-shot move. I am scared that I am going to eat ass here. Okay, never mind. We got it. You kind of got to get used to that one. At least he starts the fight with it, right? So if you, like, fuck up, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, he kind of got hands right now.
What sleeps within bamboo? Your life.
Wait, he kind of got hands right now.
Is mine to take.
Overturned.
Interesting.
Whoa, what's he doing, man?
Oh, from the heart. Lion graft you knew.
Bro seems to have, I think, he does seem to be one of the easier holograms. Wait, why is he so far away? Wait, is he gonna damage me? Oh, did I just dodge that? Okay.
One strike. Settle it all.
Revealed.
Break like bamboo. Nothing that won't heal. Nothing that won't heal. Interesting.
That's difficulty 5, I think. And difficulty 5 is typically really similar to difficulty 6. So, yeah, it doesn't seem that crazy to me. I kind of wish I could hear more of the music. All right, I guess we got difficulty 6 now.
Stay calm.
Hey, here we go. Let's see it.
Now watch closely. On. Taste my resolve. This is nothing.
Causality.
What sleeps within them.
All right, here we go.
Life is mine to take.
Overturn.
Nothing that won't heal. I see.
Oh no. Okay. All right. We were a little bit too ambitious over there. We were able to get some like nice little cheeky dodge counters and stuff on difficulty 5, but we pretty much missed all of them on 6. So let's give that another try. It was close though, but yeah, we pretty much just missed everything.
On you dead.
Wait, why is he doing that much damage?
You dare test me. The insolence. Fate.
What sleeps within
I'm marked.
them. One strike. To settle it all.
Break like bamboo.
Nothing that won't heal.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Pay your trust.
Okay, how did I not hit any of those parries there? What? And the guy's at like 1 millimeter of a break bar too? What the fuck was that? Okay, that just looked off. I think we can agree. That one looked a little bit jank, didn't it?
Answer.
You were too far?
call.
Brother. Well, you know what? It was getting hit by that move was going to happen eventually. And that's why I said it's good when it happens at the start of the fight. Right? That's why I said it was good when it happened at the start of the fight.
Loading. Iron graft you knew.
Now watch closely. Bow. On you go. You dead. Taste my resolve. Entertain me. Foe, be my prey. Future.
What sleeps within bamboo. Mandate calls.
Betters put their house on the line.
Nothing that won't
That's why I don't recommend you,
Fate for the winds. Settle.
Bro, I got juggled. Bro, this guy juggles you. Okay. I will respect the work that my betters have put in, and I will not reset the run.
I'll indulge you. Present. On you go. World at my string.
I will not reset the run. I will respect.
Fate, leave it to me. Revealed. Shed no tear for me.
He's got another one-shot move?
I am the moon. No, I won't yield.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Those parries seem a little bit hard to land. I'm not gonna lie. Those parries seemed really hard to land. Like, I'm surprised that none of them did anything. I really thought that at least a couple of those would hit.
Astral modulation.
With style and
Read his
grace.
description. You really want to land those
The moon
parries?
is full.
Yo, is it time to bring out the better arrow DPS, boys?
Future.
What sleeps within bamboo. Mandate calls.
Is it time to bring out the better arrow DPS if I need to hit some parries, boys?
Nothing that won't heal.
Break like bamboo.
Behold this boy.
Okay, we were kind of styling on him for a little bit over there. Okay, we focused up, boys.
Watch closely. On you go. Taste my resolve. World at my string.
What sleeps within bamboo. One strike. To settle it all. Retreat to gain ground. Fits demand restraint.
Ordained.
Oh, get popped like a pimple, brother.
Loading.
Oh, but he's only broken for like 2 seconds.
In war with time.
With style and grace. Face me. You dare test me. The insolence. The moon is full. You dare test me. The insolence.
What sleeps within bamboo. Nothing wins.
Ah, no! He hit the big ass move on.
Ability
What the fuck? This guy is crazy, man.
Bow before me. Foe, be my prey. The moon
Wait,
falls.
you heard the dodge noise on that one. Wait, you heard the dodge on that one. We all heard that dodge, didn't we? Nah, that was an illegal maneuver over there. Nah, that's got some wonky frames. That's got some wonky damage frames. No, y'all heard that dodge just like me. Hey, that one's illegal. That one was illegal. He said it was easy, mind you. Okay, guys, I hope you guys do understand. I am playing a DPS Chuyan over here. There are definitely more comfortable characters we could use for this clear. But this is fun. And that's the main part.
Astral modulation.
This looks like a fun... I feel like this is a fun team to watch as well.
Answer
Right?
my call.
We can at least agree it's fun to watch, too.
Face me.
So, is it that bad?
Fate in my mark. Causality.
What sleeps within bamboo. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Overturn.
Break like bamboo. Vanish.
Oath from the heart. Well met. In war with time.
With style and grace. On is that all?
Wait! Oh, is he doing his shit?
I left my mark.
Nothing would want you.
Leave it to me.
My move is the blade.
Oh, that felt kind of neat.
Iron graft.
Wait.
What sleeps within bamboo. One strike.
I did not mean to do that. Wait, this is kind of cinema, bro.
Nothing would want you.
Leave it to me. Loading. Physical damage to
What sleeps within bamboo. Interesting.
How do we not parry that attack there?
Is mine to take. I see. Darkness.
I'm very upset by that one. I'm very upset that we don't parry that attack there. I really think that a lot of these like Chuyan hits are gonna do that, but then they don't. Right? Like I feel like those hits from his forte should be parrying, but they just didn't do it there. Little bit rough. Maybe we're hitting him for the wrong angle. But I feel like we can get this. I feel like we can get this one. Guys, the video's only been 15 minutes. We can we're allowed to experiment a little bit. But I will say, this is, ironically enough, this is one of the more fun holograms I've faced.
What sleeps
This
within
guy
bamboo.
being
One
so
strike.
parryable is actually really fun.
Reshape.
It's low-key one of the most cinematic fights I think we've had, like, in the game. And the music, like, helps too, right? The music helps so much.
Uploaded in war with time.
Now watch closely. Bow, on you go. The moon is full.
What sleeps within bamboo? Your life.
The music couldn't help the Mia fight. This one, this fight doesn't feel unfair. No! Other than that move kind of being annoying. Yeah, I've lost too many clears to this guy doing that shit. I've lost too many clears to that one. Man, it's just the timing on that second one shot is just a little bit. Bro, I just got shredded. I just got. Wait. See, that one's fair. She got fucking blended like a fucking Nutrimix. Brother, she got fucking. She got blended, bro. I like that was like 3 hits that hit 10k each. All right. He got the one. Nice. I dodged that one really late, but I still got it. I dodged that one really late.
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Revealed.
Like that parry. Like, how does that one not hit, bro? Legitimately, how does that one not hit? How does that one not hit, guys?
I'll indulge you. On you go. Entertain me. The moon is full.
Does Chuyan auto dodge work with that explosion? You know what? That would be a fun thing to... Wait, he was doing the explosion? I didn't even know he was doing the explosion.
What sleeps within bamboo? One strike.
What am I watching?
Fates demand restraint. Nothing that won't heal. Interesting. Too slow.
Oh, I am fucking styling. Oh, he's styling on me. I thought I was doing it to him. I thought I was styling on him, but then he... We were styling on him. What happened? He can't... He's not allowed to just do it like that. Oh, that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. We were aura farming there. All right, come on. Come on. Hey, we got it here. We got it here, boys. I'm learning.
With style and grace. Answer my call.
It's fun though. I mean, this is a fun fight. It's one of the most replayable fights I think we've had, other than like Hikari. I would say this one is comparable to me to Hikari for sure.
Break like bamboo.
Oh, from the heart.
All right, bro's about to do his crazy one-shot shit right here.
Now watch closely. Bow on you go.
Oh, I missed the timing on that one. I've got to see what the visual cues are for that shit, because it is a little bit confusing.
Answer.
Physical death.
What sleeps within your life?
But I love this chain of like 7 parryable attacks that he does. And then you can like intro skill and stuff to like trigger them and everything.
Nothing that won't heal. I see.
Oh man, it is such a fun and interactive fight. It is such a fun and interactive one. Like, I compare this to shit like Mia, which has released recently, right? This one's like night and day compared to Mia. Where it's like with Mia, it's like, okay, I can fight the boss every 2 seconds. I can deal damage every 2 seconds. Outside of that, I can't do anything.
Judgment falls.
Reshape.
Break like bamboo. Vanish.
Oath from the heart.
All right, now he's gonna do that weird shit again.
Now watch closely. On you go. Answer my call. Foe, be my...
What sleeps within Behold this blade. One strike
Wait, get the parry.
to settle it all. Nothing that won't heal.
No, he got fucking. No, he got hit by the blender.
I engraft you new.
Bro, that blender move is crazy, man.
With style and grace. You dare test me. The insolence. The moon is full. Fate in my mark. Causality?
Leave it to me.
Overturn.
Loaded in war. with
Okay,
time.
wait, he's doing a big move over here.
I'll indulge you.
Bro,
Bow
hitting
on you go.
parries off an intro skill has to be like top 10 experiences in.
Left my mark.
Surely
Physical
Shorekeeper can
damage
finish in the next 3 minutes, right? Yeah, surely Shorekeeper's got it, right?
Damage detected. Durability. Shed no tear for me.
We will get it with this team, guys. We will get it with this team. I assure you. Honestly, this would probably be one of the bosses that people are going to have a lot of fun soloing.
Stay calm.
I think people are going to have a lot of fun soloing this one because this seems like, again, the best hologram moveset we've had in a long fucking time.
Taste
I
my
like this better than
resolve.
Arsenosa too, actually.
Is that all? Fate.
What sleeps within bamboo. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Revealed.
Break when faints demand restraint. I see.
Okay, I'm gonna restart that one. That was a little bit cringe there. I thought we were gonna break him. But yeah, the thing with this boss, and I think one of the coolest parts about it, is that this guy basically has the lowest vibration strength out of every hologram in the game. Like, he basically breaks from like anything if you parry him. But he also recovers like really fast.
What sleeps within bamboo. Your
Which I think
life
is like a cool little distinction that he has.
is mine to take.
Overturn.
Vanish.
Vow from the soul.
It's sad that the boss is Havoc resistance. True. Then you could have all your Dan Jin mains. They'd be going crazy on this thing.
Now watch closely. Present you on you go. I
Oh!
Left
Bro, that flash is tiny in that. That flash is tiny. Somebody said, like, oh, just watch the flash, bro. I did. I think it's a timing thing, man. I think if you look out for the flash, you're fucked. That thing happens like a millimeter before it lands. That shit happens like a millimeter before you land, bro. That shit is hard. Yeah, no, don't go with the visual thing on that electro shit, man. I don't know how people are doing that.
With style and grace. On. Taste my resolve.
When he starts saying divinity, double dodge. I wasn't even listening to this fucking dude talk, to be honest. Maybe I should have been listening to him talk.
Is mine to take.
Revealed.
Nothing that won't heal. Break like bamboo. Stars realigned.
Ordained.
Brant parries him well. Oh, I bet Brant parries him well.
Modulation.
Now watch closely. On you go. Answer
Okay, well, all we know for
call.
certain is that he's about to do that shit again.
Fate in my mark.
Well, we sacrificed Chuyon for that because I thought Yuno had her intro skill, but we were about 1 millimeter off from her having her intro skill. So, kind of fucked up the timing over there. Yeah, kind of fucked up the timing over there.
Durability depleted.
That's just embarrassing. Pretend you guys didn't see that one.
Leave it to me.
I've had my fun.
Loading in war with time.
I'll indulge you. Bow. On you go. The moon is full. Is that all? You.
What sleeps within bamboo? One strike. To settle it all.
Reshape.
Oh my god, I missed those attacks.
Oath from the heart. Loading. Astral modulation.
Now watch closely. On you go. Entertain me.
Okay, you're right. When he says
Taste
divinity,
my
double
resolve.
dodge. That works. You're right, Chatter.
Fate, face me.
What sleeps
All
within
of me.
bamboo? Nothing that won't. Mandate calls. Judgment falls. Vanish. Fates demand restraint. I see
Bro, I couldn't see him.
darkness.
Loading in war with time.
I couldn't fucking see him.
I'll indulge you. On you go. Face me. Answer my call. World at my string.
Leave it to me. Loading.
With style and grace. Face me.
Physical
All
damage
of me.
detected.
That's kind of crazy. Oh, he's kind of scary.
Durability lowered.
I'll indulge you. Wow. The moon is full. Praise me. Foes, be my prey.
Leave it to me.
Dare test me.
Stay
The
calm.
insolence.
Physical damage detected.
With style and grace. Face me. All of me. Wayne. Present your offerings. Face me.
Okay, well, he's dead. We got him. We got him. But yeah, that's probably the most fun I've had fighting a hologram before. Part of it is literally just like experimenting with the moveset, trying out a bunch of different things. We definitely could have cleared that a lot faster just running with some different lineups, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This is probably the best hologram they've added to the game since Hikari. And I think Hikari was still comfortably the best one yet. And this one over here, part of why I just kept repeating that team over and over was just the fact that, like, goddamn, those parry phrases and stuff like that, they're so much fun. And when I compare this to a lot of the past holograms that I fought before, it literally is like night and day how much more enjoyable this one was, right? Lioness of Glory, every single attack in here one-shots from her, and then, like, she has, like, very, very, very kind of, like, boring aerial phases that, like, slow down the fight. She just, like, goes up the air and then swings the axe, and you're just like, all right, cool. Lady of the Sea, the tornadoes in this place suck so much dick, it's unbelievable. The Kelpie is kind of not really that memorable of a fight. Because the Kelpie's kind of just, like, I don't really know it. Like, it summons, like, 3 guys, but then it's, like, you don't really need to pay attention to them because you can damage all 3 of the guys at once with a nuke and then, like, blow it up. Fleur-de-lis, I do not like Fleur-de-lis, like, sword phase where she summons the 3 AoE things on the ground. I hate hologram bosses where you basically only get 1 or 2 seconds of a safe window to attack enemies and then have to dodge. That's why I like this boss so much, because with proper parries, you don't need to, like, be in, like, oh, I can only dodge and dodge counter. Lady of the Sea, annoying ass field area AoE damage. Fleur-de-lis, same fucking thing. Very, very, very boring in these fights. I don't really like them. Lorelei is a bit of a disaster, for frankly being honest, just visually. I don't think that's that bad, though. Dragon of Dirge isn't really that fun either. And then Hikari, I think, is the most fun out of all of these. Well, before this guy got added to the game. So that's my take on this hologram after experiencing it with so many different runs. Now let's just go ahead and try out some different teams. So we clearly just saw me play this with Chu Yan. That was one of the harder teams I think you can clear this with. Now let's go ahead and see what it looks like when I decide to play the easiest team in the game.
Call. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see what it looks like when I decide to play the easiest team in the game instead of one of the harder ones. And just see how the cookie crumbles over here. Yeah, here we go. We got Chu Yan this time, but it's gonna be with Galbraina. I hope you guys are excited for this one. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Galbraina enjoyers, I got you guys.
What sleeps within bamboo? Your life.
I got you guys, bro.
Is mine to take.
Speak of the devil.
That was unintended, by the way. I didn't do that on purpose. I was actually trying to play. I just have never seen somebody instantly die after an intro skill like that before. Like, straight up, she died immediately. She literally died immediately. That was nuts. I've never seen that before. That timing probably actually deserves an award of its own.
Settle it all.
Gotcha.
My move is the blade.
Behave now.
Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wound.
I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
Painted hellfire.
Devour them all.
Ordained.
Honestly, that does, like, comparable damage to the Yuno team. That does, like, comparable damage, too.
Behold this blade. Nothing within you. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
You can't
My move is
escape
the
me.
blade.
Rings are all. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Till my last breath.
This hunt shall never end.
Tainted hellfire.
And you
From
can
the
see over
heart.
here that when you have a character that literally CCs the boss in the middle of their rotation, it's really easy.
Modulation.
It's really easy when you have a character that literally CCs the boss for you.
Vanish. Fate demand restraint. One strike.
Isn't it?
Settle it all.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, we got one shot. What the hell? Wait, what do we get one shot by?
Loading.
What sleeps within bamboo? The winds.
What is he? Wait, where did bro even one shot me? Wait, what attacks were doing that? Wait, which one was that one? I guess I'm more so confused about what the fuck just happened to me, bro.
Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
You can't
My move is
escape
the
me.
blade.
Timing's everything. Right by my trigger.
Here we go.
Enter Hell's Gate.
But yeah, you just gotta be a little bit, I don't know, man. This character has like a very easy... It's a very strong basic attack combo over here. Like, what else can I really say? It's a strong basic attack combo, man.
What sleeps within bamboo? Break like bamboo. Nothing is one. Your life is mine to take.
Speak of
My
the
move is
devil.
the blade.
You missed. I'll show you.
All right, here we go.
Gates of hell.
That's it. Fight fire with fire.
Let's break things. Begins to
I don't know, man. That just looks a little... You can kind of see over here. Yeah, this character kind of just fucks this guy.
What sleeps within bamboo?
She kind of just fucks him.
Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Gotcha.
My move is the blade.
Behave now. The flames roar. Timing's everything. By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
scorched to earth.
Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Hey!
Ordained.
Yeah, that's the easiest character in the game, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. She is the most brain dead, easy to play character in the game. The amount of just absurd ease with which you could just destroy this guy with her rotation is insane. Bro, she like parries everything. She, like, it seems like she has parry frames on like every single part of her animation. I couldn't miss a parry if I tried. I could not miss a parry if I tried using Galbraina. Easier than Carlotta, it might be. Galbraina's ult CCs the enemy. She also has access to, like, 2 CCs in her enhanced basic attack chain. She CCs the enemy a lot and for a really long time. Like, a really long time. And it kind of just... She kind of really does trivialize a lot of these holograms. Or at least this one in particular. She absolutely cooks this one. Yeah, I mean, the guy is literally just sitting there not doing anything, and then he gets broken so often that he just... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she just, like, kicks him, and then that freezes him. It's kind of nuts how strong that is. Alright, I guess... Let's give Chisa her time in the sun, boys. Maybe we gotta give Chisa a run, okay? If she is the new character of this version, we should give her an opportunity, right? We should give her an opportunity to show what she's made of. Right? It would be awful to do anything otherwise. The character is already working through enough adversity. So let's give her... Why is she missing her forecast? Who has it? Why is Chacona on Windward Pilgrimage? Oh dear, was I doing something retarded? I was. I was doing something really dumb. I was doing something really dumb if that's what I have on my build. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go get this sorted. As you can see, I do have some pretty damn good Gusts of Welcome pieces, though. Like, you're probably looking at these and you're like, damn, I kind of wish I was busting that too. Yeah, that's why I have 132% ER on the character. All right. So that's going to be the team that we're using, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give this one a bit of a go. I'm scared to use this character. I feel like she's going to get her chainsaw broken in half trying to use it against this guy. I feel like something's about to get fucked up trying to...
Flicker into form. Structural integrity intact. Carry on. Thanks for watching. Overture. A perfect listen. The trio of destiny.
All right, let's do it.
Such is their blessing.
Why does he look like he's lagging?
Bow before me. Before. Tide, rise and crash. Exonerate. Furious tides.
It looks like he's lagging.
The heavens.
Blink. Dead flicker come. Meet your end. Break apart. Thanks for watching. Let the show begin.
I bugged him?
Perish. Such is their blessing.
Destroy. True form. Revealed at last. Sounding. Haunting whispers return. March on, Quietus.
Yo, he's broken. Why is he still attacking?
Sweep all around.
He's broken.
Lifeline.
Where is he?
Flicker into
What the fuck is going on?
Moment. This ends here.
Oh, you piece of shit unit, bro. How did you even die there? You're my healer.
Will be so. Such is their blessing.
Okay, you know what? Me dying there is like not even like anything,
Trial
bro.
isn't over yet.
You saw what I was clearly working against over there. What the fuck even was that? What the fuck even was that? What even happened there? What even happened there? It's like we broke him with Cartithia, and then like he was still attacking us, and then stays invisible. And like I remember, I just hit a whole fucking Cartithia nuke on him, and he's invisible. Okay, well, yeah, this team clearly fucks the guy up because I feel like Cartithia's sword is supposed to CC enemies a little bit. I don't think it's supposed to CC the guy that much. Because, like, straight up, I think I use it. I use that echo skill, and then he just stops moving. Like, look at this. I don't think it's supposed to CC that much. I don't think so. That seems like a little bit broken. Like, look at this. Is this supposed to do that much to him? Is it lore accurate because Cartithia is supposed to absolutely mog this guy? But this is the thing, right? This is one of those fights that I feel like is like really easy to like just spam dodges into.
I won't back down.
Assuming you practice it enough and learn all the movesets. Because it's not like this guy attacks like super fast.
There's still time before the threats.
Yeah, but I feel like that sword thing is definitely ridiculous. Yeah, the Cartithia's team seems like it absolutely trivializes this boss because you chain the Chacona sword into the Cartithia sword, and bro's basically not moving for like 4 seconds. It's almost like you're playing Galbrena for free. All right. Now, let's go ahead and let's try out one last team that I think is going to be giga fun against this guy. And no, I'm not going to be using Galbraina in this team because that would defeat the purpose of the team being fun.
I shall have no.
We're going to be running Mono Fusion, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be running Mono Fusion against this guy. Let's give it a bit of a go.
That's some attack. Together we howl.
Epic shot. Oh, this is not the end.
The dodge animation played. The dodge sound played. You heard the dodge sound, right, guys? Y'all heard it too, right? Y'all all heard the dodge sound as well, right?
With me.
Great start, yeah.
Break darkness. That's some attack. Into the spotlight.
At the helm. Let the
All right, let's go,
flames
buddy boy.
rise. Same actor, different role.
Together we vanish. Perish in flame.
Where is bro? Where is he going?
Crosscut. Sever. Who's the caged bird now? Break. Burn to dust. The fight is on. Glory is upon us.
In the limelight.
Intro skill?
Attack is one.
More passion. Same actor,
Together we
different
vanish.
role.
Triumph 3 seconds. One.
Bro, what was that?
With me. Uh-oh. Triumph.
Whoa, that was a sick parry.
Break darkness. Into the spotlight.
Epic shot. Climax of the show.
Nice teamwork.
Same actor, different role.
Give them me. With me. Here. The fight is on. Together we have.
Perfect finale.
I don't know. It's so satisfying to do this fight with all these parries.
Keep the cheers.
And there we go. The nice encore finish. But I think that'll be the last one. Yeah, I think that'll be the last run of today. All I'm going to say is that I'm probably going to be replaying this boss quite a bit. Just in, like, free time and stuff. Just to, like, have fun. Because straight up, I think this is one of the most enjoyable fights in the game. I think that this is actually a fight that's, surprisingly enough, seems to have a high amount of, like, replay value. I think that there is definitely a ton of people that will want to go in, try out a bunch of different team comps, do some experimentation and stuff like that, just to see how different kits feel. Because I just really, really, really like this boss. And I think they did a great job of designing him, but I've already played enough teams, enough times, for the video. And I would highly suggest for a lot of players out there, this seems to be one of the most fun solo bosses as well. Definitely give it a go if you haven't already. And if you've already given it a go, maybe this video has helped influence you to maybe try out some new stuff. But yeah, love this one overall. Kudos to Kuro Games for the great design, and I'll see you all next time. Alrighty. Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a fun one for sure. Now we gotta see, how does the Giga Gion team deal with this? How good is Giga Gion? We got the Giga team,
The
boys.
battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard down.
Are y'all ready for this one? Let's give it a bit of a go. We're already deployed? Of course we are. I think this one's gonna struggle.
The pitch is lowered. A perfect chord. And will be sung again.
I thought I dodged that one.
The pitch is
Bro,
lowered.
I didn't even know he could knock you up that high. You know, I'ma just not use her heavy attack. I don't care. I don't care.
With style and grace. The moon
I don't care.
is full. World at my string.
You're wide open.
Let's do it! Bro, he just like disappears for half my ultimate. That's some
For
ass.
watching. Master, a perfect chord.
Like, he just straight up disappears for half of my ultimate, bro. What am I supposed to do?
Let the show begin. Now watch closely. On you go. Taste my resolve. Fate in my mark. Causality
You're wide open.
overturn.
Unstop.
Oh, you about to get styled on right now, bucko? Oh, I don't think you're ready for this, buddy. Oh, you ain't ready for the Qinglong cancel, brother. Oh, he just parried the entire server.
Grand overture. A perfect
He just
chord.
parried the entire server.
Listen, the trio of destiny. I'll indulge you. On you go.
Bro, he was not ready for
Answer
that.
My call.
Literally just deleted his entire break bar, bro.
Go, be my prey. Future,
Ready for battle.
reshape.
Where is he? Wait, he was over there?
Fear no more. To prevail.
No. Okay, well, the king did his job, though. I don't think any of us can even be mad at his performance. I don't think any of us can even be mad at that performance over there. That was honestly, like, impressive.
On you go. I
That was honestly
left my
insane.
mark.
That parry sequence, like, was fucking wild. Jesus Christ. I got so hyped from that, I griefed the rest of the run. I had that one, too. Bro, he, like, was just broken as well. Oh, God, she's getting fucking thrown around, bro.
Let the show begin. With style and grace. Taste my resolve. Causality
You're wide open. Unstop.
overturn.
Don't you worry. Time for a short break.
The pitch is lowered.
Did anyone else know that the false sovereign was attacking me there? Did anyone else figure out that he was doing that? I didn't. I had no idea he even used an ability there.
Chord.
Oh, do not do that! Do not do that! You will fuck. Do not use that echo skill during that animation. Do not do it. You will fuck yourself in the ass. Do not do that. Okay, you guys can probably already tell that's not a good idea. What a fucking disaster. What an actual disaster.
Now presenting.
Okay, that was just
follow-up
awful, bro.
finale. I'll indulge you. On you. Answer.
Good luck
my
timing
call.
that one. Yeah, not with the built-in like lag, bro. That's not happening.
Future.
Ready for battle.
Bro,
Fear
I
no
can't
more.
see what's going on.
Reshape.
I can take it.
Does anyone else know that this guy is attacking me?
Momentary.
I really can't see. I think with all the shit, all of like the scene environment, you got Chacona with the music, you got Gion's pillar, you got all of this shit. Bro, I literally can't see, man. I think that's a fair thing to say. Like, I literally could not see there. He's hiding behind the pillar. The thing is, it's like... Like, I don't really have anything else I could use. So it's like, I kind of would just like if it wasn't as obtrusive. Like, I can't really even, like, do anything else. Bro, I can't see!
Till my last breath prevail, the lasting night.
I'm sorry, bro.
Doesn't tragedy they hear the weeping
This team might just be like a visual issue thing, where I literally cannot see what the boss is doing, and I feel like I don't have this issue with very many other teams. Straight up, guys, like, can you even see what's going on?
The pitch is lowered.
I feel like I can't be the only one having this issue.
Now presenting a poem of finale with style and grace.
I don't even think there's a skill issue to say here. I think at a certain point you're like, yeah, this is a little bit too messy, bro.
Ready for battle. Fear
Oh dear. Oh, I feel like I'm playing fucking Wind's Word Meat, bro. Where Wind's Meat right now, bro?
a momentary setback.
Bro, it's too
Playing
much.
the last note.
I ain't playing this shit. It's too much, bro. That's too much, bro. Is it too zoomed in? That might be what it is. Yeah, what if we just zoom all the way out here?
The pitch is lowered.
Maybe this will do it.
Let the show begin.
Try to go a little bit further.
Watch
Okay.
closely.
What the
On.
fuck was that? Was that like a zoom in of his
Taste my
ass
resolve.
crack?
Is that all? Faith
You're wide open. Unstoppable.
revealed.
Hey, you want to stop AFKing, bro? Why am I at 27 HP?
For watching. Listen, the trio of destiny. I'll indulge you. On you. The moon is full. I left my mind.
Brother, I've only got like 20 HP, bro. Come on.
The pitch is lowered. Playing the last note. A perfect call.
Ready for battle. Fear no
Here we go. Let's do it.
till my last breath
Where is he?
prevail.
What the? These bros like teleporting. I literally can't even find this guy, bro. I can't even find him. I feel like I'm like 360 peeking, like looking for him, and he's not on my screen. Like, why is bro a magician on this team? Like, when he's facing this comp, he literally turns into a magician and just appears at random angles. It's a fucking mess, bro. That's legitimately like a mess, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's kind of just like a visually cluttered fight with that many stand-ins. All right, how's Chu Yan solo? I want to see if he can actually counter the one-shot moves with his with like his little cancel. That's actually what I want to see. I want to test that out a little bit. That would be neat if he can. So it's like this, right?
I see darkness.
That didn't work. That didn't work. I thought you had, like, the auto dodge counter, right? Is it after, like, a heavy? Oh, that did a lot of damage.
I'll repay your trust.
It looks like he was about to do it. Wait, it looks like he was about to perform the move, but it looks like it auto cancels it. Basic attack? Okay, guys.
Your call.
So, let me just...
I'm ready.
So, again, because you guys don't read the kits and I do, let me just remind you once again that, yes, it works on heavy attacks as well. Because I'm the guy that looks at kits in the game. And you guys don't remember half the fucking shit you read. Do we see over here it says heavy attack as well? Do we see over here where it says his auto dodge works on heavy attacks? Do we see that point over here, guys? So no, it's not after just his basic attacks. It also works after his heavies. So if you're going to say stop doing heavy attacks, use his basics, when literally it works on his heavy attacks as well, what are we doing here, guys? So yes, I'm doing heavy attacks because they trigger off of those as well. And clearly, I don't think it is. Because you can see him in mid-animation and then he dies. You can see it mid-animation. He's about to do the dodge counter and then kind of like dies afterwards. So, yeah. Now, you guys really want to see what the animation looks like. We could just... That's what it looks like after a heavy.
Interesting.
Like, again, you can do it after heavy attacks. So that's, I mean, that's what we were trying to do. But I think that one-shot move is just coded to kill you. Yeah, I think it's coded to kill you, even if you do have it, like, prepped up. Oh. All right. That's pretty fun for now, but I've got to go ahead. I've got to get a sponsored video drafted out and ready to go. So I do think that, unfortunately, we'll be calling this one a little bit early because we are a bit busy with some other side activities today. But just wanted to let you guys know in advance. So, yeah, we're going to be working on some sponsored stuff. But, yeah, we had a pretty good agenda of things for today. Pretty good agenda of things that we covered today, so it was a bit of a fun one. All right, let me see who... Do I even want to raid anybody here? Do I even want to raid anybody?
Streams or more?
Hey, bro, there ain't nobody online right now. Hey, I guess I'll raid Red New then. I guess I'll raid Red New then. I'll raid an Uma Musume player because there's literally nobody doing anything. All right. I'll send you over to another Asian guy. That should be good, right? All right, I'll see y'all in a bit. Peace out.